Bonjour mes chers étudiants. Hi my dear students. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's lesson, we are going to look at daily expressions with the pronoun I and on. Les phrases quotidiennes avec le pronom Y et le pronom on. I'm sure you've heard of expressions like j'en ai marre, or je m'en fous, or even ça y est. Do you know what these expressions mean? And most importantly, do you know how to use them? Today, we are going to look at all these expressions, mostly fixed expressions with these two pronouns. If you are new to my YouTube channel, my name is Wendy, your favorite French teacher, and if you like learning French, then do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Miss Lingua. Also, my Passé Composé Masterclass is now available with over 15 pre-recorded videos, downloadable PDF, and lots of exercises to practice. If you're interested, I will leave the link in the description below. So, let's get started with our lesson. Let's start by looking briefly at how we use on and I in French. Le pronom on. On is an indirect object pronoun that replaces an object, that is a thing or an idea, preceded by the preposition de. For example, j'ai besoin de sucre. J'ai besoin de sucre. If we replace sucre, which is preceded by de, you say then j'en ai besoin. J'en ai besoin. We use pronouns to replace nouns to avoid repetition. Instead of repeating sucre, you can just use a pronoun instead. Second example, elle revient de Paris. Elle revient de Paris. Elle en revient. Elle en revient. This is not the topic of our lesson today. Today we are concentrating on expressions, but if you still have questions on how to use on, do let me know in the comments below and I will make a video on that. Le pronom Y. This one usually replaces complements of place introduced by the following prepositions: à, dans, sur, en, chez, etc. It can also replace complements introduced by the preposition à when they refer to a thing. Attention, a thing and not a person. For example, je vais à Paris. Je vais à Paris. Paris introduced by à and is a complement of place. We replace it with the pronoun Y. J'y vais. J'y vais. Il pense à son travail. Son travail, a thing introduced by the preposition à, so we replace it with the pronoun Y. Il y pense. Il y pense. So, what are the most commonly used expressions with these two pronouns? Let's start with on. The first commonly used expression with on is je n'en ai pas envie. Je n'en ai pas envie, which means I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. We can use this expression in a context like, should we go out tonight? On sort ce soir. On sort ce soir. Non, je n'en ai pas envie. Je n'en ai pas envie. Now, in spoken French, you usually say je n'ai pas envie. Je n'ai pas envie. So the N is eliminated. Moving on, we have two expressions which are used to show insatisfaction. The first one is j'en ai marre. J'en ai marre, which literally means I am sick of it. I am sick of it. You can also use j'en ai ras le bol. J'en ai ras le bol, which is also I am sick of it, but in a more informal or colloquial French. J'en ai assez. J'en ai assez. This is also a commonly used expression to say I have had enough. I have had enough. I cannot take it anymore, which is also je n'en peux plus. Je n'en peux plus. However, in oral French, you usually hear j'en peux plus. J'en peux plus. So the N, the negative N is dropped. J'en peux plus. It means I can't take it anymore. I've had enough, or I can't take it anymore. If you want to console someone in French, you can use our next expression. Ne t'en fais pas. Ne t'en fais pas. Which means don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is a very common expression in daily conversations. The next group of expressions are used to say I don't care in French. The first expression is je m'en fous. Je m'en fous. This is one of the most famous expressions with the pronoun on. Je m'en fous is an informal way to say I don't care in French. You can also say je m'en fiche. Je m'en fiche. Also, I don't care in colloquial or informal French. You can use je m'en moque. Je m'en moque. This is more formal or more in a formal setting. It also means I don't care. The last expression on the list is a bit vulgar. Don't use this at home, nor at work. And the expression is j'en ai rien à foutre. J'en ai rien à foutre, which literally means I don't give a F. J'en ai rien à foutre. This is when you're really mad at someone or something, and you can use this expression. Maybe only with your friends or your enemies. Don't use it at work or around children. Now let's move on to the pronoun I. The first group of expressions are all with the verb aller, so there'll be some kind of movement. Let's start with vas-y. Vas-y. We pronounce it as vas-y with the liaison, which means go ahead, or sometimes come on, come on. For example, if you are going into an elevator, but you want to let someone go in fast, you can say vas-y, vas-y. Or if you are cheering someone on, maybe a competition, you can say vas-y, vas-y, tu peux le faire, vas-y. Come on, you can do it. Okay? So vas-y can mean two different things. Go ahead or come on when cheering. Allons-y, allons-y, which means let's go, let's go. Allons-y. Or j'y vais, I'm going or I'm leaving, j'y vais, j'y vais. Another commonly used expression with I is ça y est, which means it's done. Maybe you've done something or you've finished something, you can say ça y est, j'ai fini, ça y est. Or that's it, ça y est, je suis à la maison. That's it, I am at home, ça y est. Je n'y arrive pas, je n'y arrive pas. I cannot do it. I can't do it. Je n'y arrive pas. The next two expressions, I find them very interesting and you should learn them as well. The first one is je n'y peux rien. Je n'y peux rien. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Je n'y peux rien. It can also mean I can't help it. I can't help it, or I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. Je n'y peux rien s'il est en retard. It's not my fault that he's late. And then we have je n'y suis pour rien. Je n'y suis pour rien. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. Je n'y suis pour rien. Finally, we have y compris, which means including. For example, tout le monde est là, y compris le directeur. Everyone is here, including the director. Y compris. I hope you learned a new expression today. Let's do a short exercise to practice. Pause the video to try the exercise fast. Il pleut encore. Ta de ce mauvais temps. Il pleut encore. J'en ai marre ou j'en ai ras-le-bol de ce mauvais temps. J'en ai marre de ce mauvais temps. Ta de tes excuses. J'en ai assez de tes excuses. J'en ai assez de tes excuses. Ta, nous avons fini le projet. Ça y est, nous avons fini le projet. Ta, ça va s'arranger. Ne t'en fais pas. Don't worry. Ne t'en fais pas, ça va s'arranger. And finally, ta, à la réunion, sans moi, je suis trop fatiguée. Vas-y, à la réunion, sans moi. Go ahead. Vas-y, à la réunion, sans moi, je suis trop fatiguée. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you like the lesson, don't hesitate to leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I will see you in our next lesson and have a nice day.